Hey folks, welcome to Fyrefly's Follies. I hope that you enjoyed the video today. If you do, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope that you will and that you'll stick around for a while. So today I am making chicken dumpling casserole, and I'm going to be honest with you, I've had several people tell me how delicious it is, but I have never actually made it myself. But it's made the rounds on social media and it showed back up in my Facebook feed, and I thought I would give it a try. It sounded good. It's storming here and it's a beautiful rainy evening. Seems ideal for chicken and dumplings, and I don't feel like making dumplings, so I'm going to give this a try. So I'm going to put the full recipe in the description box below, but I'm only going to make half a recipe. Now it calls for the chicken from a rotisserie chicken. And typically a rotisserie chicken will give you about 2 to 2 1/4 pounds of meat. Or at least the ones that I get, which is Sam's Club or Costco usually. And I can my chicken in approximately 1 pound a pint. So I'm going to do 1 pound of my home canned chicken. I thought I had my fork over here, but I don't. And this seems super easy, so I'm hoping that it turns out good. So the meat from a rotisserie chicken, or a couple of jars of chicken if you're doing a full recipe. Again, I'm only doing half. So I'm doing 1 pound of home canned chicken. And then I have melted butter, and it says to pour the butter evenly over the chicken. Do not stir. Do not stir it up is the theme of this recipe. After every layer, the instructions say, do not stir. So now it says, in a medium bowl, whisk together your flour and your milk. Now the original recipe calls for 1 cup of self-rising flour, and it does have to be self-rising, and 1 cup of milk, but I'm only doing half. So I have 1/2 cup of flour and 1/2 cup of milk. So I'm going to whisk those together. The big lump right in the middle. There we go. Alright, so now it says to slowly pour it evenly over the chicken and do not stir. So I have covered the chicken. Now it says in the same bowl, whisk together the chicken broth and the chicken soup, and I didn't quite get 1 cup of broth out of my chicken, but I think it'll be okay. And I'm going to do 1/2 can of soup. And I got out of Whisk, but I think I'm just going to use Country Whisk, which is a fork. I'm going to do around about 1/2 can. On casseroles, I'm not too much of a teetotaler on exact recipes. I'm more of a dump and go person when it comes to a casserole. And if I don't get it exactly half, that's okay. I was a little short on the broth. Alright, so I have that all mixed up, and it says to slowly pour it into the baking pan. Do not stir. Dumplings form as it bakes. Bake uncovered for 45 minutes. Let sit a minimum of 5 minutes before serving to allow the dumplings to finish forming. The longer it sits, the more dumplings you get. So I have my oven preheated to 375 degrees. I'm going to put this in for 45 minutes. When 45 minutes is up, I will take it out and I'll let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes. And when that 5 or 10 minutes is up, I will bring y'all back and we will see how this turned out. So I'll see you back here in about 45 minutes. Alright, so casserole cooked for 45 minutes and it does kind of look like dumplings on top. I've let it sit for about 10 minutes. And let's give this a try and see how it turned out. It's very buttery on top. And it says the longer it sits, the more dumplings you get. But it did form little dumplings. Let's get a bite with a dumpling in it. Okay, it's pretty good. It tastes pretty good. The dumplings are really, really soft. I think as it sits, they'll get a little more firm. But it did make little dumplings. And it turned out really tasty. So overall, I have to say this is probably going to be something that I add to my list of favorite casseroles. It turned out really, really good. If you get a chance, I absolutely suggest that you give it a try. I really hope that you enjoyed the video today. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out a lot. And if you have not subscribed, I really hope that you will and that you'll stick around for a while. If you hit the notification bell, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video based on your settings. Y'all, thank you so much for watching today. Y'all have a great day.